What's the vibes? What's the vibes? Top of the morning, top of the afternoon, top of the evening, whenever this may find you. I'm Dream. You can find me on Twitter, Mr. Dreamy1, Mr. Dreamy1. And yeah, like the video, subscribe to the page. Got a lot more sports content coming aside from picks. But these playoffs going right now, so we gotta get this bread, alright? And subscribe, like the page, share the video, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Just to grow the page, all that. All right. Quick recap from yesterday. 1-1. Got a bad number with Maxey. Embiid got ruled in. Maxey started off great, and he would have covered that number if it was a close game, but it was a blowout. Even though we got the bad number, he had 13 at halftime, and they ended up getting blown out. It is what it is. But we also had the Celtics first quarter, and we banged on that. As far as blunt money bets, I forgot they folded, but I forgot what we had yesterday, what we ran. And Harden triple double. Son had 11 boards, so I wasn't too far off of that. He just couldn't get the assists. And I might have had something else that I can't really think of right now. But that's that. We about to get into today. I'm very excited about today and tomorrow's games. I was more so excited about tomorrow's games until I found what I thought was a gem last night. So let's get into it, all right? Today, the only game that's going on is the Warriors versus the Lake Show, all right? Warriors right now -6. Yesterday or 2 days ago, I can't remember, probably yesterday, I gave out Golden State first quarter money line with the full game. In the first half, money line with the full game. They were plus 110 and plus 100. I think as of right now on FanDuel it's plus 100 for the first quarter. One, and then for the first half one, you could build it out on FanDuel minus 126. I didn't look on PointsBet. You might be able to get a better price on PointsBet or DraftKings, but obviously those are the bets. I still love them today, and I give a little more analysis into them. Like I spoke on yesterday, and you saw it, even with Embiid back. You can't fake desperation. And shout out to the homie Crispy Cappin. Go on his YouTube and subscribe and pay for his membership and all that. But I was on the Spaces yesterday, and he basically mentioned all these teams that got down early, like Memphis, what they did in game 2 when they got down. It was a bunch of teams, but basically everybody that lost that first game, they tend to come back. It's a revenge spot. It's desperation. You can't fake that. Then you add that in the playoff setting, and then you add that with not even an upset, because the Lakers and Golden State probably on the same level, but you add that to a proud team, a defending champion team that just came off a Game 7 series that we knew was wounded. Yeah, I expected them to take a step back that Game 1. The Lakers did too. That's why they played their starters the entire fourth quarter, because they came to get that game. So now it's Game 2. Lakers can't do their job. Anything can happen. Lakers can win, but look what happened when the Lakers beat Memphis Game 1 of that series. I expect the same thing tonight, honest to God. It could sound lazy, but I expect the same thing. I expect Golden State to run away with it in the first half, and then for it just to be, nip and tuck the rest of the game. Maybe between, when I say run away, I think they're going to be up double digits at halftime, 8 to 10 points at halftime. And then it's going to take a while, then it'll spread out, and maybe they win by 15 plus. That's how I see the game. So that's why I'm taking the first quarter and the full game money line, and then the first half / full game money line parlay. Again, you can find those under halves at PointsBet and or game props, one of the two. And you can find it on the first quarters at FanDuel, the first quarter full game money line. It's like a match winner thing. All right. So yeah. Expect Golden State to do what they do tonight. Expect them to roll. Next play, we're going back to the well. AD, under 4.5. Stocks, steals and blocks. You can find us at DraftKings. It's minus 140. We got it at 160 last game they played. I think it was 2 nights ago. And we parlayed that with the Knicks money line. I said it was 114. It was 122. I don't know what I was doing. It was plus 122. Not plus 114. But either way, it cashed. And we're going back to the well. I mean, I even did a little more digging with AD, but it's basically the same reasons as that video. And I'll run them back real quick, plus a couple more things. So now he's gone 9 of 11 games versus the Warriors. Since he got to LA, he's gone under this number if you count last game, 9 of 11 games versus the Warriors. In his last 27 playoff games, because I didn't have the exact numbers, I didn't get a chance to do the digging. So in AD last 27 playoff games, basically all the playoff games since he got to the Lakers, because I think his first series was Portland in the bubble. Since he got to the Lakers in playoff series, AD has only gone, if you take out the Memphis series, because he went over the number every game in Memphis, I believe, except for one. So just take out the Memphis series, where I said it was tailor-made because Memphis is the #1 paint driving team in the league. They score the most points in the paint, they're going to drive the most. So it's tailor-made for AD to go crazy with blocks and strips and stuff like that. Golden State, 28th. So it's not as, and I know AD had 4, but a couple of them was strips and a couple of them was just bad shots. And you see in the second half, they wasn't taking as many of those shots. Even Wiggins came in and did the hook instead of getting his shot blocked for the 3rd time. So, yeah, in AD last 27 playoff games since he got to LA, taking out the Memphis series, he only went over this line 3 times. So I know it's AD the Great. I know AD can have 7 blocks and 8 steals. I know all that could happen, but I'm going to keep playing the averages. Like I said, I think this is going to end around 3.5 by game 5, game 6. I could be wrong, but I'm going to keep playing it. And it's going to have to not cash twice for me. Now, if it cash again for us tonight, I'm honest, I might just chill on game 3. I might chill on game 3 because that's going to be game 3 and 4 is going to be more ramped up games for the Lakers, where I feel like they're going to feel like they got to win both. So they're going to be going hard. But tonight, oh gosh, yeah. And then you look at last game, AD played 44 minutes. He played the entire second half pretty much. I don't think he went out. So, and that's going to get into one of the blunt money bets that I have too. So he played 44 minutes the whole 4th quarter in a must-win game, was being a dog and didn't cover the number. He is not going to play 44 minutes tonight. If he does, I'll be shocked. I don't think he even plays 40 minutes tonight. I think the Lakers, he might not even play the 4th quarter if it get too ugly like last night. He might not even play the 4th quarter. So yeah, I love AD under 4.5 stocks, steals, and blocks. You can find that on DraftKings -140. All right. And those are the 3 plays. All right, those are the 3 plays. Golden State first quarter, full game money line. Golden State first half, full game money line. Both of those is plus money. If you took them when I gave them out yesterday, they still playable right now. And yeah, AD under his stock. So let's get to these blunt money bets. We targeting 2 people today, man. We targeting Andrew Wiggins and we targeting Rui. So I'll go with Rui first. I took Rui 10 points on FanDuel plus 330. It's plus 300 right now. When I get done with this video, I'm gonna post it on my Twitter, so follow me there. But I'm always gonna put more stuff in the video than I put on Twitter. It just is what it is, because if you're rocking with me here, then I'm gonna give you more analysis. And hopefully we cash more tickets. But yeah, Rui, 10 points plus 300. So he scored, and his line is 6.5 -104. If that line gets under 6, I'm playing it. If I can get a 5.5 at like -130, -135, I'll still play it. I'll probably stop at 140. So he scores 6 or more points every game this playoff. He's played 21 plus minutes every game this playoff except last game. He played 11 minutes. Why did he play 11 minutes? Most likely, well, he's not the best matchup for this series. They might want to go with, smaller with better defensive guys that can move, that can follow around, Poole, Clay, and Steph. Yeah, understandable. Vanderbilt getting more minutes. You haven't seen much of Malik Beasley, so the bench can be shorted. But also, like I just said, the starters played the entire 4th quarter. He didn't really get no run in the second half. I'm not even sure if he got in the game in the second half. So he had 11 minutes and still scored 6 points. He was 2-2 last game. So I think this is a game where he knows that his minutes are going to be limited, where he knows he needs to try to make some mark. Because the reason why he was getting so many minutes in the Memphis series, and it kind of dwindled down, but he was playing well. You had to play him. Bro had a dub back-to-back games on the road. You're not going to play him at home. You got to play him until he... So if bro come out tonight, have 14, 15 points in garbage time, which I expect him to get 20 minutes tonight, 20 plus minutes. If he can have a nice 13, 14, 15 point game in garbage time, that could look good for his minutes going back to LA. I love the spot for him. I think it's going to mirror that game 2 in Memphis where LA stick around. But at the end of the day, them starters going to be sitting the last 5-6 minutes of the game. And it's going to be Rui time to shine. He going to get about 4 or 5 attempts. Might get to the line. Might hit a 3. And that's if he don't even do anything in the first half. If he can get a few points, a few buckets in the first half, I love it because I think he's going to get garbage time in the end. So for plus 330, I'm going to take it. I would play that until 250. Plus 250. I would sprinkle that until plus 250. You know, you could raise your blunt money bets. So, you know, maybe you're going to get you know, instead of going to get 3 Dutchess for 5 on that bet, maybe you're going to get 6. You know what I'm saying? 6 for 10 on that bet. I don't know. However you want to do it, however you want to sprinkle. I know it's a lower blunt money bet. And we do got some lottos coming, so don't worry about that. But yeah, I love the spot for Rui. If you get under 5.5, I'm taking his points, but 10 for plus 300 or yeah 330, but it's 300 right now. Blunt money bet, give me that Rui Hachimura for the Lakers. All right. And next we on Wiggins. So first his threes, he's got 5 attempts. Like basically he's averaging 4 to 5 attempts in the playoffs, probably 4.5 attempts in the playoffs. The Lakers is leaving him open. They don't want him to drive. They just let him shoot. Wiggins can get hot from 3. I played his 3 and 4 threes. 3 threes it's probably like plus 3 something. I don't even remember. The 4 is like plus 700 though. I do remember that. I'd play the 4 to plus 600, but I don't think it's gonna change. His base is only 1.5 minus 130. I couldn't talk you off of that, but I'm good. I just played this 3 and 4. So yeah, I played his so I'm on his threes ladder, sprinkles. I'm on him to be the game's leading scorer, plus 2,900. To me, it's just good value. Clay is streaky. Steph, he's gonna fall back if somebody else from the team get hot. If he feel like, oh, this is a game where the team got it going and we got 24 from Wiggins and we got 19 from Clay and I put in 15 and Poole has 17 and somebody off the bench, you know, had like 11 or 12 and the Lakers is, then Steph will fall back. So I'll take that for plus 2,900. Just a little sprinkle. All right, Wiggins to be the game leading scorer. Also, last series, Andrew Wiggins, I believe, had 2 steals and 2 blocks every single game last series, if I'm not mistaken. I know he was real close, real close. Matter of fact, he had it maybe every game except for the one I bet that series. So he might have went like 6 or 7. He might have went 5 or 7. But either way it goes, 2 steals, 2 blocks for Andrew Wiggins. It's plus 750 at DraftKings right now. It's like plus 740 at FanDuel right now. I love that play. Just look at his game log. Just look at Andrew Wiggins. That's what he does. Also, if you want to add the 2 threes to that, so 2 blocks, 2 steals, 2 threes, it's plus 1,300. Couldn't talk you off of that. And the lay that I'm about to give out on Twitter, I think it's like plus 29. I'm not sure, but this is going to be Hachimura 10 points, Wiggins 3 threes, and Golden State money line. And I believe it's like 2,900, 2,200, somewhere in between there. So those are the blunt money bets. I couldn't talk you off Draymond 2 blocks and 2 steals as well. I think he had like 4 blocks last game. Couldn't talk you off playing Wiggins 3 blocks for plus 750 alone. Couldn't talk you off of that. Just look at his game log, man. Boy's a dog on defense. So just to wrap all this up, Golden State first quarter, first half. Parlay with the money line. That's 2 bets. AD under. Blunt money bets. Rui Hachimura 10 points. Plus 330. I got it at. It might go up. Hopefully it don't go down too much more. It's 300. It's plus 300. And Wiggins, you know, we playing his steals and blocks in a parlay. And we playing his ladder in his threes. And we hoping that he go for 30 tonight. That is what it is. All right. As always, I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Like the page, subscribe, share the video, and y'all know the vibes, man. Let's get some cash, all right?